Hey guys, what is up? Elemagit, and today I'm going to be showing you a little first look at my game that I've been working on. And yes, it's a Pokemon game, so it's a fan-made Pokemon game. If anyone would like to play it, I will be trying to put it up on the Pokemon community forums real soon. And yeah, so also this is just beta. I've only gotten down the first town and the first route and like the first mission. So that's really all I've got down. And there's no music playing, so I'm going to put music over this. So, yeah, so it's not so boring. I now know how to put music over, and when you play it, there will be music. So, I'll see you guys afterwards. Alright, guys, so, I decided to voice this part, so please don't mind what I just said. But, let's get right into this. Now, this is just the intro for when people download it. This is what you're going to see. It's very basic. It's not like any explanation. The one I have down for it, I hope will explain what you're doing a little bit more. But really, I'm not advanced enough to really be working on that. And like, I was gonna make it, but like, see how like the player shows up. I don't want them to show up. I want someone else to show up. But yeah. So here's the starting room. Very interactive. But I'm not gonna show you what you can do in there. Look at this guy Waddle. No, that's not your father. It's the Blair head. So you're working for Team Blair, or you're actually the son of the Blair team leader person. So it's very awkward when it comes to meeting Ash. Actually, I was thinking about you meeting Ash. So yeah. And don't mind the fact that it's night. I don't even know if I want to keep the night-day cycle thing on, because really it's not as pleasing to me as it should be. The fact that like you can turn it on and off, and yeah. So here's the secretary lady. I don't know. I feel like I should have more plans for like everyone on here, but I really have no plans for most of these people. And here are the Pokemon they can choose. You can choose the Team Rocket that they have from like Kanto and all. So not like the Unova ones where like they had the weird bat thing and then with the nostrils. With this dirt thing. If you click on the boards, you can actually see what they have. So they got Zubat, Dojo, Wheezing, or Coughing, sorry. And it's the first evolution of all of them. So some of them only have 2 evolutions, some of them have 3. And also, right here, as you can see, you get the Generation 1 starters. So there's Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and then Charmander. For the sakes of the video, I took Squirtle, because later on, I fixed this so it should be a little easier, but later on when you're battling, you're actually battling ground Pokemon. So, taking Squirtle is a very good choice. No? Yeah. Now he's just talking about getting the Pokédex and what it's used for and blah blah blah. And right here he talks, wait, the Team Blair head told me to stay to meet him for the ceremony. Joining you into Team Blair. And Team Blair head is the guy that watches after you because your father's not around. Also right here, the secretary has no moving animation, which really does suck. I'm not really good at Photoshop and all, so I can't really add the animation. The Team Blair head has one because I made him one, and I did fix that, I think. The fact that she doesn't face forward. Bitch ain't be doing her job. So we're walking there, and when you're playing the game, you gotta explore a little, otherwise sometimes you won't know what to be doing. And I gotta fix that. Those chairs, I got the wrong textures for them. Ow. Boy. Yeah, you gotta travel around, because this room was initially locked. And you can't go down here until you get your Pokemon. And this takes you to the Ceremony Cave, which is the place we're in now. So this is really simple to do. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't be showing this part, because I don't want everyone knowing what to do automatically. Because, it's weird, and yeah. Um, so you just battle these. I think I skip once he gets a little bit further. So, yeah, I don't really want to show this part, but I don't feel like editing. So, yeah, your Squirtle is going to fight, and the Squirtle didn't do much of an effect, so I actually moved them down a level. So, you'll find Diglett and Geodude in this cave at level 2, since you have a level 5, and Geodude, I'm actually thinking of replacing Geodude with something else. Definitely not Onyx, because you'd be screwed then. And right here, I just skipped it. As you can see, now I have a lot less health. Um, so the trick is, these little gem things, I think they were for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, weren't they? We could like go mining and all. Here's another Pokemon. And I think it just ran from this battle. I kinda wanted to show you that battling does work in the game, so yeah, the way I'm making this is Pokemon Essentials. It's like this little setup pack, starter kit, that gives you like towns and all this other stuff, and so that I don't have to make the game all my own, which makes life easier. Yeah. At first, when I heard about this, I was like, oh god, I'm not gonna be able to do this. I will suck terribly. It looks so complicated. Really, it's easy. It's like this green gem is actually supposed to be very powerful. That's why you can actually run through it instead of what was it? You can, instead of having to click on it like the other ones, you just run right through it. So right here, I actually redo this part. You're gonna see it re-skip. But when I do redo it, I got a Diglett, and I did it in debug mode this time when I redid it. So I got Diglett, and I made my Squirtle shiny. So now he has a green back, and he looks like one of the turtles from Mario. As you can see, he has this really weird walking animation. I suck at it, so I can't really, mess with it. And right here, he's just talking about how he's not just any kid, he's the boss's kid. You can choose what you like. Yeah. So, he's welcoming the new member Red. Congratulations. And here it is. So, I skipped this part because I wanted, when you come back here, there's no Pokemon Center until the next town. So, yeah, I had to redo that. Now, as you see, you got 2 Pokemon now. And, yeah, they're both female. I don't know how to make them male by choice. Like, I can't force them to be male, in my opinion. I can't, at least. I don't know how. But it doesn't matter to me. I've always wanted to be able to get a male and or female. It never made sense. Why are they always males? Besides the fact that you could breed them with. But then you could breed them with a Ditto and get more. So, oh well. And right here, you're given a math ball. So, Team Player's mission in life is to capture a certain set of Pokemon. These Pokemon are all, what is it? They're all legendary Pokemon. So, I'm not going to give you, and you're catching a Pokemon on Route 1 anyway. So, I don't want to give you 4 or 5 Pokeballs. Actually, it's 4 because, that'd be a whole party, full party. And right here, I'm just walking this way because most people, I feel like, would think to walk this way. I don't know, I may be wrong. But no, it's the other way. I just wanted to do it as if I was playing for the first time. Right here, you're gonna see it really soon. You'll see a little black border. It's just because I didn't map in enough trees. I gotta map more trees to the side. So I'll do that in a little bit. It's not hard. Let me just go back. And no, it's not that way. It's the other way. But yeah, it's not like you're gonna have these really kick-ass Pokemon at the start of the game. You're not. You can choose one of those starters that I've given you, but those are the only Pokemon that are gonna be kick-ass, in my opinion. Not really, because Arbok kind of sucks, but I mean, not bad. Here's Selby, and then I thought it was pretty cool. I had like a Pokédex talk, like Pokédex said, Shaman, their attitude Pokemon, listen, blah 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 blah. Maybe I should use that Master Ball on it, and this is what that Master Ball is used for. So if you use it for anything else, you're a moron. You're gonna have a hard time catching the Shaman. It's level 8, so it's not that bad. And Shaman only knows Growth, I think it was. Yeah, I think it's Growth. So I gotta figure out how to force him to have certain moveset. Once I do that, I should be good, right? Yeah, I should. I don't know if it's just all the Shamans, but I don't know. I see now you got 4 or 5 Pokemon that you can add in. So and see, I got that green back. Yeah, I do. That's because I forced them to be shiny. Because when you're in debug mode, you can do stuff like that. Because you're awesome. But you guys won't be having debug mode when you download this, because that wouldn't make sense. So we're coming to the end here, and yeah, I just talked about that Pokédex entry. No, we're not going to. He disappears, and you can walk back. So, last thing, if anyone has any fan-made Pokemon that they want to use, and here's the Pokemon Keeper, and yes, that's a Team Rocket grunt. It's just gonna be Pokekeeper. I'm thinking about actually having like a plot twist where he's like actually Team Rocket, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna keep him. I don't mean to spoil or anything, but yeah, my ideas for this game are all not like, alright, let's do this and this, yeah, then that's good, let's do this, man. No, I've come up with them on the spot. I'm trying to decide what Pokemon we need, because it's supposed to be a certain set, because in the end, it's gonna be, like, I have set up a little bit of it, but in the end, it is gonna be something spectacular, different, and yeah. So we will need a certain set of Pokemon, like, I'm putting Celebi in, so you can look for Celebi, but, actually, you know what, I'm just gonna go. I'll see you guys next time.